So we see some optimization tools being introduced in areas like delivery, um, local delivery, or in the Uber example,
Yeah.
pickups and drop-offs. And there's some optimization solutions there. What are the typical benefits, but also restrictions of the technology that's used there?
Yep. Okay, so you can think of a triangle where you have like the number of resources you need to manage, the complexity around the regulations or the practices of managing those resources, and then let's say the typical profit margin per resources you can extract within the business. So if one of those corners is too extreme in one direction, it might be cost prohibitive to implement an optimization technology because the margins on your resources are so small that the implementation of optimization or putting in place strong, consistent data tracking is cost prohibitive. But now, if you manage to create a technology that can capture complex rules in a much simpler manner than was previously possible, then you can basically meet some threshold where the typical margin per resource can get like increasingly smaller as you go to make optimization affordable and relevant.
Right. So, I mean, in terms of the some of the technologies available for routing and so on, it's really because there are no that problem itself, sort of picking up and dropping off things in sequential order, is not towards any of those extremes on the triangle. It's kind of in the middle in terms of
Yep.
simplicity and
Yeah, so those that we've seen that are implemented are very, very simple in a regulation part. And if the margins are not that significant, or that a lot of the costs are externalized, like in um, on demand food delivery stuff, Uber is another one, then the quality of optimization required to make the whole thing efficient is not as important.